Hi, everyone, and welcome. We are at Wildcat Stadium in the heart of Lewisburg, Kansas, getting ready for the 2024 campaign to begin. I apologize. We tried to run our open there with no success, but we will have that for you next week, I am sure. Larry Gasaway here, starting, hard to believe, 25th season in the box, looking over high school football, and what a great 25 years it has been, how quickly it has gone. But we are looking for a great season. Nothing but success this year for the Lewisburg Wildcats. Joining me this year, I've got a new sidekick here in the booth. His name, Dylan Vanderveen. Dylan, welcome. Good to have you here.
Hey, yeah, it's honestly really good to be here. I did a little bit of stuff for Lewisburg basketball, some Lewisburg softball and everything like that in spring and everything, so I'm excited to kind of be back here and get to do the real action here in football and be in the broadcast booth with you. I've heard a lot about you, and I've heard you're kind of legendary around here, so.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Lewisburg Wildcats roll in with nothing but success under third-year head coach, that being Drew Harding, Frontier League champions for 2 years in a row. Made some runs through the playoffs, got stopped last year by Baser Linwood. They want to avenge themselves for this year, but it's a new-looking team. Even though they returned 24 seniors, one of the largest classes ever returned in Lewisburg high school history, they have a new quarterback with Alex Saad. Saad, though, not new to Lewisburg, as he was behind Declan Battle for several seasons. Declan moved on after graduation last year, and now Saad, who is prepared to meet that same success, and we all hope exceed that success. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with comments from head coach of the Lewisburg Wildcats. I want to remind you that Lewisburg Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. Go Brawley, it just works. Go Brawley is changing what's possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. And we'll be back with comments from Drew Harding right after this on Lewisburg Sports Live.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Frontier Agent TJ Solander in Lewisburg at 913-837-3237.
Community Pharmacy Redefined. That's Bose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Bose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabinatural CBD products. Let Bose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Bose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-533-7575 or visit bosepharmacy.com.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Lewisburg Library in downtown Lewisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Lewisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at lewisburglibrary.org.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here in the heart of Lewisburg. It is opening night of the 2024 football season, and joining us now on our pregame report, head coach of the third season. Hard to believe. That's Drew Harding. Coach Harding, welcome. Congratulations. Year 3, does it feel any different than year 1?
You know, a little bit. I'm a little bit more comfortable, but the excitement is still the same, and you know, we're getting ready to roll for the first game, all that kind of stuff. Still feels the same for the most part, yeah.
Coach, when does that excitement begin? Because I know you guys were busy with camp, weights, working 2 days, leading up to this very night. So when does that excitement really start to bubble over?
You know, it probably really starts back in February and March, to be honest. So we take a little bit of time off, get away from it, and then you start going to clinics and researching and doing those kind of things to prepare for the season, and you start kind of thinking about what pieces you might have, and so your excitement picks up then. And then, you know, right in June we started with 2 days a week at least, you know, something going on, whether it be 7-on-7 or a scrimmage or a practice. So yeah, excitement picked up then, and then, you know, when you finally get to game week, it's full bore for sure.
Coach, before we jump in talking about the players, I know that piece by piece you were talking about, what pieces you have there. You've got a great coaching staff that I know you're humble and you rely on them a lot. So could you give us a little shout out to your coaching staff?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I really think that we got the best coaching staff in the state. So, you know, top to bottom, everybody's got skill. They can relate to kids and they can coach. And, you know, Coach Griff's been doing it a really long time. Coach Ginges is a guy that, you know, bleeds Lewisburg football. Coach Larson is always bringing, you know, the energy, bringing the juice. You got Coach Henson that just loves football and is a guy that eats and breathes it. Coach Chapman, Coach McGee, both those guys are there's nobody that works harder than them. And talking about being dependable, there's nobody that's more dependable than those two.
Coach, you rattle off those names. I've had the opportunity to get to know them over the last few seasons. Boy, great guys. And you know their heart goes out for the boys too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, not only are they good football coaches, but they're just good people in general. And so I know that our players are just extremely lucky to have this coaching staff, one, to get the experience to be coached by them, but then just learn life lessons from them, how they carry themselves, how they represent themselves, and how they go about their day.
Coach, you look at the depth chart. See some people not coming back this year. You lost some good players last year, but reloaded and ready to go this year.
Yeah, we, you know, lost a great senior class, a lot of really, really good players and good kids, and we're really lucky to have another really good senior class following right behind them. So we got 24 seniors out this year. You know, as far as we know, that quite possibly could be the biggest senior class that Lewisburg's ever had, and if it's not, it's right there. So that's great to rely on when you're replacing so many like we are this year.
Did you have to get some more gray jerseys for practice with that many seniors?
Actually did. Had to order several more to fit them all out for gray, yeah.
Hey, Coach, you've got a quarterback going to start this year for you, Alexander Saad. After 3 years behind Declan Battle, I bet he's learned some lessons and he's ready to step up and be the leader.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we really felt like Alex would have played at the majority of the schools that we were playing. Is just kind of one of those unfortunate situations, I guess you could say, for him, where there's two good quarterbacks that are back-to-back, and they're back-to-back in their class. But yeah, Alex is a really good quarterback, and we're excited to see what he can do this year and the plays that he can make for us.
And Coach, it starts, and we talk about the fundamentals all the time. It's kind of cliche, but really, game's won in the trench.
For sure, yeah, and that's something that I think we can kind of hopefully rely on early in the year as we bring back 3 offensive linemen that started for us last year, bring back 2 all-conference defensive linemen from last year, and so hopefully that's something that we can hang our hat on as we kind of get our feet underneath us here to start the season.
And Coach, you're going to kind of starting the season off with a Kansas school this year instead of Arkansas, but Tonganoxie coming to town. And looking back at last year, we snuck out of Tongi with a win.
Yeah, that was a great game, back and forth. Both teams, trading the lead back and forth. And, I know that they got really good players and they got really good coaches as well, so it sets up for a heck of a week one matchup.
So, Coach, what do we expect to see from them offensively when Tonganoxie comes to town tonight?
Well, they're a big zone team, so they're inside zone, outside zone. They got a receiver back that was a state placer in the 100 meters, so I'm sure he can take the top off the defense just like he did last year. So they can do a lot of different things, and a very, very quality good offense.
All right, Coach, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. This is going to be an exciting season.
Yeah, let's hope so, and it all starts tonight, so we're excited to get going.
Good luck. I thought maybe you were not going to coach this year. I saw Harding running for attorney of the county, and I thought maybe that was you.
Yeah, not quite. That's not my area.
We'll put that on the other family members. How would that be?
Exactly.
All right. That's head coach of these Lewisburg Wildcats. That is Drew Harding. Do not go away. We've got our starting lineups. We'll also be taking a look at some other contests from around the Frontier League as well. All that and more coming up on our pregame report right here on Lewisburg Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
This is Megan Hill with Destination Fun Travel. We deliver amazing vacation experiences.
Destination Fun Travel has a great team of professionals with over 100 years of travel experience, specializing in the Caribbean and Mexico, sending clients to some of the most pristine beaches in the world. The fun doesn't stop there. Ask about trips to Europe, Hawaii, Africa, and more.
Stop by the office in Lewisburg or give us a call and we will send you on your way to paradise.
Get your next vacation started at DestinationFunTravel.com.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here in Lewisburg. It's Lewisburg and Tonganoxie in the season opener tonight here in Lewisburg, about 11 and a half minutes before kickoff. And boy, Dylan Vanderveen joins me this year. Dylan, you can feel the excitement in the air. This is a contest that we would kind of expect to see later in the year. I took a cruise through all of the different polls throughout the entire state. Lewisburg did not find their way in the top 10 of any of them, but a majority of them, you do find Tonganoxie there around that 8 or 9 mark. So this one is slated to be a slobber knocker tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the score last year, too, when these two teams played. It was a 1-point game, and it was 30-29. Lewisburg ended up sneaking out with that win last year. So you know there's going to be some bad blood as well with Tonganoxie wanting to come in here week 1 and spoil Lewisburg's home opener this year. And I mean, that I almost look at that situation saying, like, you're playing week 1, you're saying you're going right out of the gate and you're playing the toughest opponent, and that's going to make you even more ready for the next 8-9 weeks of the season. When you're getting into the playoffs and everything like that, you're going to be ready for this when you play easier teams or a little bit easier teams down the road.
Absolutely. It gets you prepped because the Frontier League, you look at the state of Kansas, the Frontier League very well could be the toughest league of football in high school here in the state of Kansas. Let's take a look at games from around the area tonight. We want to thank our sponsor for that. That is Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Of course, tonight we've got Tonganoxie here in Lewisburg. We got a full house. It is mini cheerleader night. It is, I don't know if it's free brats or what down at the concession stand, but man, everybody is happy. Everybody ready for football. You got the best band in the state of Kansas with the March of the Pride of Wildcat Land Band out on the field under the direction of Zed Tiemann. Great people. Here's what's going on tonight around our area. Ottawa, they're up in Atchison tonight. Spring Hill on the road, they are taking on Bonner Springs. Topeka Hayden, they are paying a visit to the Adora Cardinals here tonight. Fort Scott, looking for a good season this year. They're playing host to the Panthers of Paola. And Iola, well, they're playing host to Baldwin tonight. Those are the look at the teams from around the Frontier League. Let's take a look at what Lewisburg's got going on Monday evening. It's more football action as the junior varsity football team on the road to Tonganoxie. The freshman team will be at Pleasant Hill. Tuesday, it is Wildcat Soccer. They come off a big win last night over Independence by a score of 2-1. They'll be heading down to Southeast Kansas to take on the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. And volleyball also will be on the road Tuesday night. They will be at Piper. They've got a triangular going on there. Nothing going on Wednesday night. Well, if you're a parent, you probably got something going on Wednesday night with your kids. But then Thursday, it is soccer again on the road. They go to Bonner Springs. And volleyball, they'll be right here inside the Wildcat Coliseum. They've got a duel with Ottawa. Your pregame matchups, area matchups brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your best big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Lewisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Lewisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium. Larry Gazaway, Dylan Vanderveen here, and we've got our starting lineups tonight. Dylan, tell us who's starting tonight offensively for the Chieftains of Tonganoxie.
Yeah, you're going to start off here at left tackle. You're going to go number 2 with Leeper. You're going to go left tackle, Dye Fisher at center. Right guard, you're going to go with Rhodes. Right tackle, you're going to go McGuire. Starting at wide receiver, you're going to go with the senior in Brown, and the other senior in Schmidt. And the other seniors with Langford at QB, and the tight end at Smith, running back Hand. It was all seniors, and Houthis, the only sophomore on the team that's going to be starting on the offense. The rest of the 10, all seniors.
You got to get in there to play with the seniors. You've got to be able to prove yourself. Let's take a look at that big offensive line for Lewisburg. They'll start tonight from left to right. Number 57, Nate Capurro. Number 56, Braden Yoder at center. Number 73, Xander Lucas. At right guard, number 54, Johnny Hendrickson, and ending up on that right side, Big Miles Meek. He wears number 74. At tight end, he's proven time and time again, he's the man, Conley Hovey. He wears number 8. The receiving core tonight in the slot, we'll see Josh Holtzen, also Ricky Giles, and of course Miles Vose, who's had some great games for these Wildcats. Darby Van Eating getting the start tonight at running back, and at quarterback, as we said, the senior Alex Saad wearing number 18. Head coach Drew Harding, and folks, we are ready to just about get things going. One more break, and we're coming back with kickoff. We are almost ready to start this 2024 campaign right here on Lewisburg.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Lewisburg at 913-837-3237.
Oh, shoot!
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Maximize your athletic potential with Lewisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Lewisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Lewisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910. Community Pharmacy Redefined. That's Bose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Bose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of cannabinatural CBD products. Let Bose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Bose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-533-7575 or visit bosepharmacy.com.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi,
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
Ready for kickoff here at Wildcat Stadium. Your opening kickoff brought to you by Lewisburg Athletic Club. They've got you covered. No more excuses. Gym access 24/7 for all members, including use of locker rooms and the sauna. Group fitness classes are included, and the healthy shake and smoothie bar, tanning, massage therapy, all open to the public. Join us every Tuesday for half-price shakes from 3 to 5 and half-price tans every Thursday at Lewisburg Athletic Club. Back deep to get things started for the season will be Logan Henry. Also back there, Miles Vose. They'll stand at about the 10-yard line as they'll get ready to take this kick from Tonganoxie. They'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. Kick is up and away. It's going to be short, taken by the up man at about the 23-yard line, out to the 25. Pressure then across the 30, and finally brought down. Forward progress. Looks like they're going to mark him down at about the 29-yard line. So it looked like Joshua Holtzen got the call. They are going to move the ball out to about the 31-yard line, which is a better place where Lewisburg will start their first drive of the season with 11:54 left to play here in the first quarter, starting from their own 31-yard line. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Everyone in tight. And Saad under center with Van Eaton in the backfield. They're going to give it to him on the left side. He's going to get some room. He gets to the corner and forced out just after he crosses the 35-yard line out to about the 37. Gain of about 6 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 4, but what a way to start the season.
Yeah, I don't know, absolutely. If they can get that much space on every single run like that, they're going to have a very, very good night. I thought he was going to have more than 6 yards that he just had, but it'll look like a lot of space and a lot of green in front of him on the first play.
Two receivers goes out to the left side, one to the near side. Hovey steps back off the line. Saad now in the gun. Hovey shifts to the left side of the line. High snap, brought down, give it to Van Eaton again. Van Eaton in a hole, gets out to the 40-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down, but not close enough. They'll mark him down at the 40. It brings up 3rd down and 1. First minute is gone in the season. Hard to believe. Here in 2024, the Lewisburg Wildcats out on the field offensively, getting the start. What a way to start this season if they can put a nice drive together here of get down and punch it in the end zone. Saad under center this time. He'll take it. Going to hand this off Van Eaton again. He's got the first down a little bit more as he's going to get out to the 44-yard line. Nice job of opening just enough of a hole to let him poke through and pick up the yardage out to the 45.
Got 3 straight runs here, just feeding them straight up, getting that first down, moving those chains, making sure they don't do anything extra here on the first 3 plays, do anything out of the ordinary to do something with 10:30 left to go here in the first quarter of the first game of the season.
1st and 10. We go to a 3-receiver set. Now in motion will go Holtzen. He'll go to the slot on the far side. Now 4 receivers. And Saad will throw quickly, complete to the near side to Ricky Giles. And Giles is going to pick up another first down. He'll go all the way down to about the 41-yard line of the Chieftains of Tonganoxie. But the first pass play of the night, it's complete to the 42, first down, the second first down on this drive.
Yeah, first look at your new quarterback there. Obviously not new to Lewisburg, but obviously behind that great quarterback that you had for the last couple years in battle. The first look, looking pretty good so far. Looking this drive, looking pretty good with him behind center.
Conley in tight now on the left side. He'll move, comes to the right side. Now trips, going to go to Hovey. Just bounces off the turf, just off his fingertips. That's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. The clock stops at 9:36 on the incomplete pass here in the first quarter. Big thank you to Go Brawley. They are our presenting sponsor. Go Brawley, it just works. You can experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. More information, 913-837-4678. Hovey pops up. He'll go to the left side as well. One receiver to two. And now here comes a third down and long, 3rd down and 8 for Lewisburg. 7th play of the drive getting ready to come up here. First drive of the ball game. Tonganoxie won the toss, deferred to the second half. Vose goes to the far side. Giles to the near side. And Holtzen goes in motion, comes slot. Now Van Eaton, empty backfield. We're going to throw. Looking on 8 yards on 3rd down. It's complete to Van Eaton on the far side for a first down. Down at the 28-yard line of Tonganoxie. They'll move those chains. And Lewisburg keeps the drive alive on 3rd and long.
An absolutely perfect throw right in the bucket, right in your quarterback for the 2 throws that he's thrown so far tonight.
1st and 10 now on the Tonganoxie 29-yard line. Another pass out to the far sideline. This goes to Hovey. Hovey will make the catch, and he's going to be forced out at the 26-yard line. So a short gain, 3 on the play. It brings up 2nd down and 7. So a little mixture here. Short passes. We've had an empty backfield. We've seen a little bit of everything here to get us started. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. No score. A season opener here for Lewisburg and Tonganoxie. Now one back in the backfield, Van Eaton. He'll stand side by side with Sod, but they're going to give it to Vose. Vose is going to get to the 30, tries to get to the outside, slips a tackle, cuts back across the field, goes to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lewisburg! Miles Vose takes it in for the score, and Lewisburg leads it 6-0. With 7:41 to play in the first quarter.
What an impressive first touchdown to spark up the crowd here against a rival opponent to get them into this early in the game. Miles Vose just sneaky right through the entire defense, and as soon as he cut back and broke that tackle, I knew he had about 4 blockers, and there was no one even close to be able to get to him.
Point after's good. It's 7-0 Lewisburg as they score on a 26-yard run by Miles Vose, who came to the outside. He slipped a tackle. That's what opened it all up. That would have stopped the entire run, but he slips the tackle. He was coming to the right side, changed directions, crossed the field, caught the defender sleeping, picked up a couple of key blocks, and found himself into the end zone. It was 9 plays that covered 58 yards. And they did that. Now I got to come up with some kind of They did that in about 4 minutes. Point after's good. Lewisburg leads 7-0. What a way to start this contest tonight. This crowd was already jazzed before the game even started, and now they are it's the loudest Purple Haze that I have heard inside Wildcat Stadium. And now, Blaze Vose, who got the extra point, will get ready to kick this one away. And I believe back deep is going to be Todd Brown and Tanner Ham to return here. And the kick. Oh, this is a nice one. Goes back all the way to about the 4-yard line. Through his hands, it goes back. He steps into the end zone. He'll bring it out. He'll get out to the 15-yard line, cuts across the field, brought down just at about the 20-yard line. Making first contact and bringing him down was Logan Henry. Henry got in there. Looked like trouble for Tonganoxie, but they made something happen and brings it out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, definitely got to give him credit there to at least get it back outside of the 20. That looked like it could have been an absolute disaster. I've been stuck with inside their own 10, seen it happen dozens of times.
So from the 20, Tonganoxie will begin. And from the gun, Langford, the quarterback, will take the snap. They're going to try to test the inside of that line now for Lewis. Out to the 21-yard line, make it 2nd down and a short 9. Lewisburg defense, we'll talk about that front line. You've got Hovey, Yoder, Meek, and DeVary out there. Meant to check if it was DeVary or DeVary. Now a little sneak in the back. They'll hand that off to Hand. Hand will carry it out over the 25, out to the 27-yard line. Gain of 6. It's now 3rd down and 3. Linebackers, only 2, Austin Moore and Eric Lean. Corners, Vose, Miles, and Gage Feldkamp. Lucas Schwartz, Logan Henry, Russell Wiseman back in that safety position. Langford from the gun again. He'll have Hand stand just to his right side. 1 receiver will line up on the far side, 2 to the near side. And from the pistol, takes the snap. Hand's going to bust it out, but shy of the first down. They're going to mark him down at the 29. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They're bringing out the punt unit, but I don't know if you don't want to go 4 and out here, but you don't want to give the ball up here either. So it looks like they're going to punt this ball away. Miles Vose is going to go back to take the punt.
Yeah, so early in this game with only 5:18 left to go in the first quarter at your own 29-yard line, you really don't want to give the ball back to the team with the momentum, but you really don't want to give him back to the ball at the 30-yard line either.
Less than a yard, they'll punt it away. Vose is going to step up, no call for the fair catch, and then he gets hit, and that's going to be a penalty. Vose waited, raised his hand, called for the fair catch, and then in came, I think that was Mark Geiger of Tonganoxie came in and made the hit, but the penalty marker's down at the 40-yard line. So this is going to be a nice, you've got to let him get the ball unabated. So the interference call will go against Tonganoxie. They will mark it off from the 40.
So even after the punt, really it's only going to be 15 yards because it's going to be at the 45. They mark it down.
45 of Tonganoxie. So from the 45, Lewisburg will have another chance here with 5:01 on the clock in the first quarter. Here they come to the line. 3 receivers set, 1 back in the backfield. That's Darby Van Eaton, who's looked really good so far tonight. Saad's going to keep it on the option. He's going to try to test the inside, gets across the 45, but not by much. They're going to mark him down at the line of scrimmage. Keep the ball like that. Saad testing that inside. Eventually they're going to collapse on him thinking he's going to keep it again. He's going to get that pitch out to Van Eaton. So now a 4 receiver set. You've got Giles and Hovey on the near side. Quick throw to Van Eaton, can't hang on to it. Again, Saad led him just a little bit too far. You got to wonder if that's a little bit of first game adrenaline that he's got built up in him where he's just leading him just a little bit too much. He did that with Hovey a few plays ago. He'll do it again here with Van Eaton.
He's had several good throws, including the one towards the far sideline where he just dropped it right between 2 defenders. But yeah, some of those throws he's thrown right off his back foot and just right off the fingertips of a couple of these receivers.
So Holtzen will go out to the far side now with Vose. 1 receiver near side. Saad under center. Pitches it back to Van Eaton. He wants the left side again. This time he cuts back inside. Not much there, and a penalty marker down. So he gets down to about the 42, but the official there came in from the far sideline, dropped the flag. So we'll negate that play. They'll mark that off from the 42-yard line. A block in the back. Lewisburg. So the drive started on the 45. After 3 plays, now it's back at the 48 of Lewisburg. So now it is 3rd down. And on the clock, they've got 17. So 3rd and extremely long. High snap. Saad brings it down. He's got time. He launches this one. He's got Vose on the sideline and just overthrows him. Nice coverage down the far sideline by Tonganoxie, but Vose was on a mission and just couldn't get his arm reached out far enough to bring that in. Otherwise, that's a huge, huge play. But as we said, nice coverage by Owen Schmidt of Tonganoxie on that far sideline.
Yeah, definitely letting them play a little bit. Looks like there's a little bit of jersey tugging between the two of them, but liking how they're letting them play down the sideline. Just like you were saying, Larry, just a little bit overthrown would have been an absolutely humongous play and really electrified this stands that are already really into this game.
And the punt, nice high one down to the 10-yard line. They'll take it there. Slips one tackle, gets by another. Comes out to the 30. It's a big run out to the 40. It comes up just shy of the 45-yard line. Big return on that punt. Out to the 44-yard line after that punt. And Tonganoxie will start 1st and 10 from their own 44 with 3:18 left to play in the first quarter. So second possession here for Tonganoxie is they went 3 and out in their first possession, then Lewisburg goes 3 and out in their second possession. So Tongies wanted to get something started here. Langford in the pistol. By Logan Henry. Logan Henry makes a name for himself on the first play of that drive with a big, big pick. He'll return it all the way back to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they were looking for that speedster, Todd Brown. Just don't think he read that safety whatsoever. Came over and picked that off right in front of him.
They'll go from the 48-yard line. With 3:09 left to play, Tongi had the ball for a whole 9 seconds. Now, the I formation, and Van Eaton's going to try to take advantage of it. Tonganoxie swarms him down shy of the 50-yard line. So they'll move him back. Looks like they're going to put the ball right on the 50. We're going to call it that. 2-yard loss, 2nd down and 12. Boy, it looked like Tonganoxie was just loaded and ready for that one.
No, absolutely. I mean, they were just at the line, ready to eat up completely Lewisburg's play. But this feels like such a drive where I feel like Lewisburg's got to put points on the board. They started the last drive inside Tonganoxie territory, came up completely empty, had that big punt return, and then they got the pick. Now I feel like with this stands in this game with this huge momentum, I feel like you got to put points on the board and keep this in it.
Saad, play action, rolls out to the near side under pressure. He's got to get out. So lose some yardage here. And this one's going to go back. My goodness, this one's going to go back to about the 48. So he lost 2 on that one as well. So back to the Lewisburg 48-yard line. It is 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, if you're going to look at it right now, that's 2 straight drives that Lewisburg started with great field position and they've gone backwards.
Boy, well, Drew Harding called the same thing. Send Miles Vose down that far sideline. Let Saad air it out. He'll throw it short. Nearly picked off as it bounces in and out of the hands of Miles Vose.
That pressure on him right away.
And that will bring up definitely a punting situation here.
Man, this feels like crushing for Lewisburg, starting with great field position, 2 drives in a row, not being able to come up with any points on either one of them. Got to give credit to Tonganoxie shutting down Lewisburg's offense and getting him off the field 2 times in a row, with their offense only having the ball for 9 seconds.
And Saad will punt this one away as well. Up and gone. And it's going to take a nice bounce. Is it going to go out of bounds? Yes, it does, all the way down inside the 3-yard line. What a punt by the Lewisburg Wildcats. So they are going to pin Tonganoxie deep with 2:03 left to play in the first period.
Yeah, that's right. Your quarterback can punt. He can punt. He can punt a little bit.
Well, what is it? Pass, punt, and kick. Isn't that what the NFL does? Alexander Saad showed he can do all that here tonight. So a blue ribbon all the way back to the 3-yard line. 2:03 left to play in the first quarter. No score, 7-0 Lewisburg. And now out of the end zone. Langford's got to play. Hands off here to Hand. Hand on the right side goes over the 5-yard line. And finally brought down by Logan Henry, who gets a tackle here at the 10. So a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. They're going to push it back to the 9. So brings up 6 yards on the play, 2nd down and 4. And this time they are in the gun as Langford steps back 5 yards. Hand starts to the near side, cuts back. He gets drugged down from behind on a nice play by Gage Feldkamp. Feldkamp came in, grabbed him, swung him around. He picks up the 1st down, but Feldkamp out to the 17-yard line for a gain of 8.
And if he did, he definitely probably would have gotten at least 5 or 6 more yards, if not more than that.
First down of the night there for Tonganoxie. They'll spread the field. They send 2 receivers all the way over to the near side. Now they overload on the near side. Now an empty backfield. Definitely a pass play here. Nope, a design play for a draw up the middle. Langford's going to take it. He'll get hit at the 20 and then brought down at about the 23-yard line. I believe it was Lucas Schwartz who made first contact and then held on as they go out. And now it's 2nd. And here they go. 1 receiver out wide. Now they overload on the near side again. They'll hand off. And a nice play in the backfield down at the 20-yard line. Logan Henry once again on a 2-yard loss. They mark him down at the 21, and that'll end the first quarter. I need to say hi to my 5th grade class. Here we go. I'll go through it quick. Hello tonight to Laney, Meyer, Beckett, Ellen, Revel, Colton, Maddie, Harley, Avery, Evan, Georgia, Easton, Lincoln, JD, Lila, Parker, Tegan, Chandler, Owen, Linden, and Macy. Hope you're having a great Friday night. Back with the second quarter next. This
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
back at Wildcat Stadium, Larry Gazaway, Dylan Vanderveen, Josh Gilliard on our camera tonight. Beginning of the second quarter, it is 3rd down and 6. Langford will be in the gun. Lewisburg going to pin their ears back and come after him. Just about got him. They air it out down the middle. Incomplete and almost picked off again. And there's going to be a pass interference flag down at the 40-yard line. Lewisburg fans, of course, do not like that, but this is going to be a big penalty here. It's going to move the chains and keep this drive alive for Tonganoxie.
Yeah, definitely a little contact before it got there, but I think it was a little bit overthrown. It's definitely going to ruffle some feathers here around this Lewisburg crowd.
Well, the ball was uncatchable.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But Henry could have come up with it. But was it uncatchable because there was bumping before we saw what was going on? So the official was right there and watched the whole entire thing. But this is going to be pass interference. And they will move it out to the 36-yard line, and it will be a 1st down. So here we go. Langford in the pistol this time. Hand off to Hand. He's going to go right up the middle. Picks up a couple of 3 yards, but that big defensive line comes falling down on top of him. Coming up off the bottom of that pile is Jimmy DeVary. They don't give us their weights. because there's one thing I can tell you for sure. I would not want him falling on me. 2nd down and 6. Second quarter, Lewisburg leads 7-0. Tonganoxie keeps this drive away with a pass interference call. And now hand on the left side again. He's going nowhere. He is tackled in the backfield for a loss by Lucas Schwartz. Swarming Schwartz, maybe. That's tough to say, but we could come up with a good nickname there. All the way back to the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 8. Lewisburg's got 6 up on the line. They're testing that left side. Now they're going to roll out to the right. Pass across the middle. No good. And no flag. It's 4th down.
Man, took in a shot there as well. That sophomore wide receiver playing with all those seniors out there. Lewisburg makes sure they say hello on that hit.
I almost said there's a red flag down at about the 32-yard line, but somebody's lost something out of their pocket out there. Here comes the punt. Miles Vose back at his 28-yard line. It's going to be a little end over end to the far side. It's going to go out of bounds. Lewisburg got to have this around the 40-yard line of Tonganoxie. And what do you know? They're going to put it at the... Oh, they're going to move it back to the 38-yard line. So no return on the punt. Lewisburg will start on their own 38-yard line with 10:29 left to play in that first half. Lewisburg quickly to the line. Van Eaton now will be right behind Saad. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Saad gives it to Van Eaton up the middle. He finds a hole. He'll pick up a first down as he comes up to midfield out to the 49-yard line. Man, Van Eaton hit that hole quick, and boy, did they open that hole for him quickly.
No, absolutely. They got to feed him more. Every single time they're feeding him the ball, he's getting at least 2 or 3 yards at the very, very minimum. But he's gotten now, I believe, 2 or 3 that are 6 or more yards on the ground. So they got to keep feeding him. He's looking really, really nice tonight.
Good for 11 there. 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Snap to Saad. To Van Eaton, spin move, goes across the 50, and gang tackled at the 47-yard line. So across he goes into Tonganoxie territory. 2nd down and 7. Two receivers split wide, 1 to each side, 1 on the slot on the far side. Van Eaton stands behind Saad. Saad takes the snap. He wants to throw quickly and does. Complete over to the right side into the hands of Josh Holtzen. So Holtzen gets a catch down to the 44-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Right back to the line. This time Saad's under center. Gives it to Van Eaton again. This time the Chieftains were waiting for him. And he is going to pick up maybe a yard. They moved the down marker, then moved it back. So to the 44. So no gain on the play. And now it's 4th down and 3. You're on this side of this. You're on this side. You've got your defense. Van Eaton will be lined up behind him. Get over the line. And one official has him behind the marker. One has him in front.
Marking him right at that 41-yard line.
If you look across the markers behind the hash mark, the ball's in front of the hash mark. This is a first down.
I wonder if they're going to bring out the measurements. They will.
Haven't seen this in probably 2 seasons, so they're coming out to mark this one. They'll stretch it out, but I am sure that second effort got him a first down.
Oh, yeah, that's a first down.
First down.
Yep.
What a job. They had Van Eaton down. He had lost his balance, and he was bear crawling with the ball in one hand, and he's jumped as hard as he could forward, and that was just enough to pick up the first down at the 41-yard line. They'll keep the drive alive, but my goodness, Darby Van Eaton, what a great job he did on that. Down to 7:45 to play in the first half. Lewisburg on top, 7-0. This drive started on our own 38-yard line. Sixth play of the drive coming up here. And Saad in the shotgun. High snap again, near side. It is complete to Vose. Vose with a big run.
Boy.
Breaking it off again. Vose takes it to the house one more time.
That was a play that they were trying to run back on 3rd and 17 as well. They get this one set up, and Miles Vose does what he does, breaks another tackle, and after that, no one is catching him. He is absolutely gapped.
Miles Vose, senior year, and he's already started the season within this ball game. What a job by Miles Vose, and now the extra point is up and in. And a nice job of the extra point there being kicked by Blaze Vose.
You didn't notice who...
if your last name's not Vose, you don't have any points on the board tonight.
About to say, you know who held that kick just now for the extra point? None other than Miles Vose was holding that kick.
Hey, family matters. Family matters. 5 or 6 plays, covered 62 yards. They did that in 3 minutes and 6 seconds. That one I was able to figure very quickly. 3 minutes and 6 seconds, 6 plays, 62 yards, capped with Miles Vose is going to get credit for the touchdown there. But the credit for everything on that drive goes to the second effort and the lion-heartedness of Darby Van Eaton with that extra second effort to pick up that first down.
Absolutely. He used every part of his vertical to get that stretched out and make sure that he had those inches to get in. He didn't get it by much. He needed every single ounce of that.
Hey, I need to take a quick time out here, and I need to say good evening to some very important people. That includes Mrs. Losi. Good evening. Ms. Rogan, we got to say hello to her. We also got to get Miss Van Coolen, Miss Reno, Miss Smotherman, Miss Harris, and even Mrs. Gordon. We got to say hi to all the third grade teachers. They are giving me a bunch of static on my emails right now, on my messages, that I have not said anything about them. So they are nice people. Here's the kick. Tonganoxie, skipper, going to pick it up at about the 15-yard line. Brings it out to the 20, 25, 30. There's some hits. Nice tackle there. Could easily see who that one was that got a hand on him, and that was Bryce Thompson. That's going to get a nice wrap and brought it down on top of him, even though there were several that did. So, 7:15 left to play in the first half. Tonganoxie will start on their own 34-yard line. Flags come in. The play is stopped.
This gives you one last chance to let you know you need to get your halftime kick tickets. With encroachment against the defense, 5-yard penalty.
So it's going to go against Lewisburg.
All the way to the 39. The line begins at 34.
Even down here. I know we're dropping a few frames. High school changed over to new internet, so we're still kind of figuring all that out. So the ball's moved out to the 39-yard line. First down and 5. Going to give the ball to Hand again on the left side. Hand's going to test it, but nothing there. He'll pick up a couple, but boy, there was a big pile of Wildcats on that far side. Here comes Miles Vose, also up off the bottom there. Will come big, bad Braden Yoder. So now it is second down and 2 as the ball moves out to the 42-yard line. Good play, but the Wildcats will bring him down at the 42. 6:40 left to go in the first half. Lewisburg leading 14-0. Tongi at the line. Langford again in the gun. Hand's going to be tired as he takes this one. He's going to get popped as he crosses the 50-yard line. Guess who by? Miles Vose. Brings him down at the 49, but that's enough for a first down.
Kid never seems to run out of energy, making every single play right now. Having himself a heck of a game.
I've got to see Miles play various sports for the last 3 years, and he doesn't have an off switch.
No, I got to cover him as well in the basketball season. He was also a really important part of that basketball team too, as was Conley Hovey as well.
Hands, thought that was Hand. That may not be Hand that's carrying the ball now. It is not. That is Brady Martin. Carries the ball for 2 yards there out to the 47-yard line. So a gain of 2. Second down and 8. It's Martin with the carry there. Martin will carry again on the right side. And everyone lines up. They come to the line. Lewisburg coming after Langford. This time Hand back in. He's going to carry. Comes up short. Lewisburg will hold here and force him to go to fourth down. Down to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, this is definitely the place where you're going for this if you're Tonganoxie all the way.
You got to go for it here, absolutely. At the 41-yard line, you're down in Lewisburg territory. You're down 2 scores. You got 4.5 minutes left in the first half. All those things point to you've got to go for it. They've got Hand back in the backfield. Well, they're putting 3 backs in the backfield. Here comes some power. They're going to give this to Hand. Hand's going to get a block or 2. He's going to pick up first down and more, much more, as he's going to take it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. So a 41-yard run for the touchdown, and Hand will take that in. So that was 6 plays that covered a total of 66 yards, actually 61 because it started with a 5-yard penalty. And now Tongi will try to tack on the extra point.
Little taste of our own medicine here, getting a couple of broken tackles for a long touchdown. Miles Vose did it twice to Tonganoxie. Tonganoxie does it right back.
Not for sure what I did there. I pushed a button thinking it was mute so I could cough, and that was not it. You have any idea what I just did?
Not at all.
All right, we apologize for the music there. We'll try to figure out how to turn that off. All right. Well, the sound pad is, for some reason, it's going, but we got it turned off. Here comes the extra point. Ball's down, kicks away, almost blocked. Almost blocked. The point after is good. Coming in there, almost getting his hands on it there to knock it away was Lucas Schwartz. Man, he came in at a high rate of speed. It's now 7-0. Sorry, excuse me, 14-7. I wrote down it was 7, so that's what I thought it was. 14-7 in favor of Lewisburg. 6 plays, covered 66 yards. Culminates on a 41-yard touchdown run to Hand. And with 4:03 left, it is 14-7 Lewisburg. 3 minutes and 12 seconds, the time of that drive. I don't know, we're going to, I guess here at halftime, we'll get the manual out. Take a look to see what we did. All right.
Usually when you click the button again, usually that's when it stops.
Yeah, that would be it, but not tonight. Lewisburg ready to return. This time back deep, you've got Logan Henry along with Ricky Giles. This one's going to be taken by Giles at the 19. Comes out to the 25-30. He's got area. He hit the 40. Slips a tackle to the 50. And knocked out at about the 43-yard line. Ricky Giles. What a return. Sets Lewisburg up in beautiful territory on the Tonganoxie 43-yard line.
Now getting a couple of nice blocks. You could see the path all the way as soon as he started taking off. You saw it till at least midfield, got a little bit more than that. And now with 3:54, they are in business with only 43 yards to go.
3:54 to play in the first half. Lewisburg leading 14-7. And Ricky Giles with a huge return from the 19-yard line all the way out to the 43 of Tonganoxie. And Saad's going to pitch this back to Van Eaton. He'll get hit, bounces off one, gets hit by another. Boy, they put a helmet right on the ball, and Van Eaton held on to it as he carries it he carried it right out to the line of scrimmage again, to 43. It's 2nd down and 10. Seemed like a lot of pushing, shoving, and running to get back out to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like we finally got that soundboard figured out.
Sometimes you just leave it alone, and it's going to work. Lewisburg gets to the line with about 10 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time here. Saad in the shotgun. 3 receivers set. Pulls it down. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's got to run. Spin moves. Comes to the near side. Still under pressure. And he's going to be tackled on a sack. First sack of the night for Tonganoxie. But it is a big, big loss all the way back to the Lewisburg 42-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take a shot. Didn't like what he had down there. Just ended up getting tripped up, kept on going backwards, ended up tripping over his own feet at the end of it. It's not what you wanted to do on first down, especially when you started at your own or at Tonganoxie's 43-yard line after that huge return. Let's go back 15 yards.
So they reset the play clock, put it at 25. But now it's 3rd down, and I think they're calling it officially 25. So 3rd down and a quarter of the field. Hovey lines up on the near side, tight end. 3 receivers, 1 back in the backfield, and Alexander Saad looking over to the right side. Whistles will stop the play. And they're going to be whistled, I believe, for a delay of game. So they will move that back from the 42.
So now make it
37.
3rd and almost a third of the field.
3rd and 30. Which I have never coached football except for Pee Wee, where you just tell them to grab the ball and run. But I'm thinking if you've got a book, there's not many other options except to air this out. Run some time. 2:25 on the clock here in the first half. Lewisburg leading 14-7. Saad with the snap. Little play action, misdirection. Vose going to get out to the far side, out to the 35, and forced out. Forced out right at the 35-yard line. They'll call it the 36, so a loss of 1 on the play. And now a punting situation. So the big return is for Knott.
3rd time tonight that Lewisburg has started in Tonganoxie territory, and they came around with no points.
And here comes the punt. Short, off the side of his foot, bounces at the 49 and out. Now Tonganoxie is going to have great field position, but 2:15 left to play in the first half. Tonganoxie will be starting on their own, I think the 49, but they may put it right on the 50-yard line. They will, right on the 50-yard line.
Can't have all great punts. Had one inside the 5 earlier.
Lewisburg hurrying to get where they need to be. Here comes the power again. And this one on the left side. Langford will keep it. Vose will get credit for the tackle as Langford able to get out to the 46-yard line, gain of 4. It's now 2nd down and 6. Hurry up offense here, and boy, Tongi's going to stay with the power. It has worked for them the last couple of plays. Here comes the flags. It's going to be a free play. There's some pressure there. Langford's going to be run out of bounds on the near side. No other flag's going to come in. That's a good thing as Russell Wiseman chased him out of bounds on the near side. This is going to be a false start. Well, in high school, it's called illegal procedure, so we'll call that. And this is going to cost Tonganoxie.
All right, we're going to change it up on the halftime ticket raffle. If your ticket ends in 661,
So they'll mark it off back to the Tonganoxie. We're going to call it the 49-yard line.
Near the north end zone, after the band halftime performance, congratulations.
They should wind the clock.
6-1.
Tonganoxie came out of the huddle, like where'd they move the ball to? So they have to move over to the near side hash mark. 3 receivers, 1 in the backfield. Langford again in shotgun. Hand carries again. He gets hit. Hovey comes in from behind. Did the ball pop loose? Thought it might have there for just a little bit. Hovey was in there. So was Yoder. And we're also going to give credit to Lucas Schwartz because he was right there in the area. They get the ball out to the line of scrimmage. Well, they lose a yard. Nope, they stay right on the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 11. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Lewisburg leading 14-7. Man goes in motion, empty backfield. They're going to throw. Drop back short, complete on the left side. And a big hit. Whoa, my goodness. Cleaning the clock out there. And that was Ashton Moore, who came in and made the biggest hit of the night, upended him. Ashton Moore says, welcome to Lewisburg. And there's a timeout on the field. 4th down and 8. Ashton Moore with a great hit coming out of the linebacking side. That's been the biggest hit of the night. Ball's on the far side of the field on the hash mark. Tonganoxie heading to the south end of the field.
Good to see Moore's name here in the highlight book as well, going with Van Eaton in the backfield today, but good to see him playing some defense and making some plays as well on that side of the ball.
So 4th down and 8. Ball rests on the Lewisburg 48-yard line. Tonganoxie's going to go for it here. Really kind of a no-brainer. Langford comes out, I believe Hand in the backfield. They're going away from the power this time. They had 3 backs. Now they empty the backfield. Langford stops. They're going to call timeout again, I believe, after Lewisburg comes out and sets up their defense. So not a bad thing. You come out, take a look and see what they've got. As long as you're not going to jump and move, you can get a quick peek at what they've got lined up for you defensively, make some adjustments with that.
This does end up being an incomplete pass. Lewisburg does still have 2 timeouts and only 50 yards. Could be something where they could try to get in some type of field goal or some type of shot at the end zone here before the end of the half.
Remember that Tonganoxie won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Tonganoxie will get the ball to start quarter number 3. Don't forget that Lewisburg Sports Live presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what's possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Coming up at the half, we'll bring you the Vose Pharmacy halftime report. That'll be coming up right after these next 50 seconds. Big play here. Langford takes the snap. He wants to throw, has time. Across the middle, complete for the first down, and knocked down by Ashton Moore. Moore hit him, and he just spun him down to the ground at the 35-yard line, but that's enough for a first down.
So now you look at doing the best thing that can happen in football, is double dip here, get some points, and then go into the second or go and start the third quarter and look to double dip on 2 straight drives.
Now the flags come in. I've got a feeling this is illegal procedure. Langford under pressure. He's going to be forced out of bounds on the near side. A nice play over here as he is taken out by Gage Feldkamp.
Langford scrambles for positive yards. Illegal shift against the offense, 5 yards.
So an illegal shift going to be the call against Tonganoxie.
First and 15 from the 40. 28 seconds to go.
So this is going to back them up from the 35-yard line back to the 40. So it is first down and 15. This is not that big of a deal. The time, they wasted time, however. 12 seconds burned off the clock on that one. Lewisburg would be more than happy to go in with a 7-point lead. They'd be more than happy to get the ball back with a little more time and see what they can make happen. Lewisburg brings their line. As Langford sets hand in motion, and then they'll call timeout. So this is their second timeout. They'll have one left. I guess the first timeout was actually called by Lewisburg.
Parents and grandparents, we want you to join our LHS Parents and Partners Group.
Pardon me there. Ball on the 40-yard line, 28 seconds left to play in the first half. 14-7 is our score. Of course, Buehler High School, out just north of Wichita. They're ranked number 5 to number 8 in most of the preseason polls. My nephew, Nicholas, starting running back there. Got his first handoff of the season, took it in for 6 points.
There you go.
Just got a text from my brother. If you can read between the lines, he's pretty excited. So here we go. First and 15, 28 seconds on the clock. That's what's left here in the first half. Again, an empty backfield. Langford looks, checks down, rolls out to his far side, wants to throw and does, incomplete. He was looking for Hand, who was sprinting along the far sideline, just overthrew him. Got it into his hands and bounced in and out.
Just completely dropped that one. Really only had Miles Vose to beat after that.
So the ball will come back to the 40-yard line. It'll be second and 15 with 22 seconds now on the clock. Again, looks like the same play. They're wanting to go to the left side. Langford, no, across the middle, incomplete. And a nice pressure right in the middle. But Eric Lean, the linebacker, came up, put pressure there. Said even if you get it, you're not going anywhere.
That time it almost looked like it would have been better if they went to the outside and went to Hand.
Well, they ran. I mean, really, football's kind of a game of chess.
Exactly.
They went twice to the left side. They were thinking Lewisburg might sell out to the left side. They set that up. They could have something on the inside, not there. Now it's third down, 15, with 19 seconds to play here in the first half. This time Hand's going to take it, tripped, stopped, really at the line. Going to get down to the 39 maybe, but a group of Wildcats in there. Hovey got back there to make the hit. They're just going to let time slip down here and go away. And that's probably the best thing they could do right now because they'll have the ball to start the second half. That second half will be on its way shortly. Lewisburg leads here at the end of the first by a score of 14-7. Time now for our Vose Pharmacy halftime report. It's brought to you by Vose Pharmacy. You can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose, and his friendly staff, serving Lewisburg for more than 10 years. Learn more by visiting VosePharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. A quick timeout. We'll come back with our halftime report next. This is Lewisburg.
Community Pharmacy Redefined. That's Vose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Vose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabinatural CBD products. Let Vose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Vose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Lewisburg Library in downtown Lewisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Lewisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at lewisburglibrary.org.
First Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Megan Hill with Destination Fun Travel. We deliver amazing vacation experiences.
Destination Fun Travel has a great team of professionals with over 100 years of travel experience, specializing in the Caribbean and Mexico, sending clients to some of the most pristine beaches in the world. The fun doesn't stop there. Ask about trips to Europe, Hawaii, Africa, and more.
Stop by the office in Lewisburg or give us a call and we will send you on your way to paradise.
Get your next vacation started at destinationfuntravel.com.
Back at Wildcat Stadium, we're ready for halftime action here tonight as the very best band in the whole entire state, the Lewisburg High School Band under the direction of Zed Tiemann, comes out. I'm kind of excited to hear the band this year. They have been practicing songs from do we call it the movie or do we call it the musical Grease? I guess we'll find out because there's special songs that come from each one. So if you know what those songs are, you'll know if it's from the stage production or if it comes from the movie. Also, it's mini cheerleader night, which means we've got the little girls here tonight. They'll be out performing as well, so a lot of halftime action. Eyes on the scoreboard tonight. Larry Gasaway here. Halftime report brought to you by Vose Pharmacy. You can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist Kevin Vose and his friendly staff. Serving Lewisburg for more than 10 years. Learn more by visiting VosePharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. Dylan Vanderveen joins me. And Dylan, what an exciting first half. I didn't think things could get more exciting than maybe last night's ending to the game between Kansas City and Baltimore, but we're getting the same kind of vibe here tonight.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Miles Vose is the hero right now, scoring those 2 breakaway touchdowns. That's the decider right now. Obviously, Lewisburg, like I was talking about, got a little taste of their own medicine with hand breaking away on a couple of tackles and getting that 1 touchdown that put Tongi on the board. But the biggest thing that I love that was Lewisburg absolutely denying them any chance at points at the end of that half, because that was huge because Tonganoxie's getting the ball to start the third quarter. If you would let them double dip or do something like that, that's how you get the scoreboard on the wrong side of the advantage. So I'm glad to see that Lewisburg shut them down, kept the lead at 7 going into halftime, and hopefully they can shut down Tonganoxie to start it off.
You know, we talk about the fact that Miles Vose has 2 touchdowns tonight. Blaze Vose has added the 2 extra points. But you've got to look back to the things that set that up. And the really big play to score that second touchdown was when Darby Van Eaton took the ball on the inside on a handoff and was going down. He was tackled. He was on his way down. He bear crawled for about an extra, I want to say maybe an extra foot and a half, and it was just enough to get the first down, just enough to move the chains, and it was just enough to get Miles Vose in a position to score that touchdown.
That was it was really the setup play, and Van Eaton's done a great job as well, rushing the ball when he's had the openings to start off this game. He had 3 or 4 really good rushes to start it off. He had that one that you're just talking about that set up that huge touchdown. But this receiving core also is doing its job along the line. Conley Hovey, we haven't seen him get hugely involved in the passing game yet, but I can see him break away with 1-2. He's a tremendous athlete. I remember him from a couple of different sports here at Lewisburg. So I'm excited to see this second half. But right now, Lewisburg not being ranked in the top 10 and Tongi being ranked in the top 10. Lewisburg leads at halftime. Pretty exciting for these fans.
And we're going to take one more break. We're going to come back. We'll have some scoring drive information from you from that first half. Lewisburg leads Tonganoxie here 14-7. This, the Vose Pharmacy halftime report. Looking for Kevin out. I know he's got to be here tonight. Look out there. I've got a refill that I need, but I don't see him out there anywhere. We'll try to track him down during this break. This is Lewisburg Sports.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
This is Megan Hill with Destination Fun Travel. We deliver amazing vacation experiences.
Destination Fun Travel has a great team of professionals with over 100 years of travel experience, specializing in the Caribbean and Mexico, sending clients to some of the most pristine beaches in the world. The fun doesn't stop there. Ask about trips to Europe, Hawaii, Africa, and more.
Stop by the office in Lewisburg or give us a call and we will send you on your way to paradise.
Get your next vacation started at destinationfuntravel.com.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your first checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Lewisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Vose Halftime Report, brought to you by Vose Pharmacy. Count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose. His friendly staff have been around Lewisburg. It says here for more than 10 years. I think it's been much more than 10 years now. Visit VosePharmacy.com. Call 913-837-3784. Scoring drive. Let's take a look at that first half. Lewisburg started things out. They started the drive on the 31-yard line, their own 31-yard line. Took 9 plays, 58 yards in 4 minutes and 13 seconds. And that's when Miles Vose took it into the end zone from the 26-yard line. The point after by Blaze Vose was good, and our score was 7-0. That with 7:41 left to play in the first period. Tonganoxie and Lewisburg would come out and go 3 and out. Then Tonganoxie would take it again. This time Logan Henry would be ready to pick the ball off. However, Lewisburg could not get anything going on the ensuing possession. Tonganoxie decided it was their time to do something, so they come out. However, they punt the ball away on the 8th play of that drive. The score was still 7-0 in the second quarter. Tonganoxie, or Lewisburg, would put together another scoring drive. This would culminate on a Miles Vose catch and run of 41 yards, 6 plays covering 62 yards in 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Point after by Blaze Vose is good. And the score 14-0, but Tonganoxie wanted to get the goose egg off the board. They come out and put together a 6-yard drive that covered 6-play drive covering 66 yards in 3 minutes 12 seconds. Hand would score from the 41-yard line, point after good. And that would be where we would stand with the end of the first half, 14-7 with Lewisburg on top. Another break. We'll come back to get ready for kickoff of the exciting second half next. This has been the Vose Pharmacy Halftime Report, brought to you by Vose Pharmacy. You can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist Kevin Vose and his friendly staff, serving Lewisburg for more than 10 years. Learn more by visiting VosePharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. Back with more next. This is Lewisburg.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Maximize your athletic potential with Lewisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Lewisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Lewisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Lewisburg Library in downtown Lewisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Lewisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at lewisburglibrary.org.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back at Wildcat Stadium, Larry Gazaway and Dylan Vanderveen bring you all the exciting action of this 14-7 ball game here at halftime with the Lewisburg Wildcats on top. Big thank you to Josh Gilliard, who showed up tonight with a box full of food and ate all of it himself. Shared none of the food with anyone. So, and look at his size. There's no way he could put that much away, but he did. And he has no idea we're talking about him right now. So, got other things on his mind. 2.5 minutes away from kickoff. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. That includes our primary sponsor, and that is Go Brawley. Go Brawley, it just works. Go Brawley is changing what's possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Lewisburg looking to three-peat as the Frontier League champion. To do that, though, they have got to get by some formidable opponents this year. And one of the most formidable is on the field right now, and that is Tonganoxie. They trail just by 7, and they will have the ball to start this second half. I'll tell you what, you always want to come out and win that opener. And you want to set the precedence of, hey, we can win. But Dylan, one thing that I've seen from football teams, and this team is now one of them, when you win, you become a player that learns how to win. You become a player that expects to win. And that's really what we're seeing tonight, a team that really came in tonight's game as the underdog, but they have put together some great planning and strategy tonight to take on these Chieftains of Tonganoxie.
No, I mean, once you get that 9-1 season into you, and once you get that feeling where you're kind of untouchable in some of these things and get that Frontier League win, you don't ever want to give that up. I mean, you want that every single time, and you're hungry for more and more and more and more every single time until you win that state championship and you get to the end of the road and you're on top. And a lot of these guys, including Miles Vose and some of these seniors, are ready for it, and they're ready for the fight this year.
Lewisburg will come to the near sideline. Tonganoxie gathers up at about the 20. Now they'll move into their sideline. Lewisburg will be moving to the north end of the stadium here, Wildcat Stadium. Tonganoxie, of course, heading to the south. I will say this, Tonganoxie in their white, they look good tonight, but man, purple on white with the big L on the side of the helmets, those Lewisburg Wildcats, they are looking sharp tonight. The Purple Haze still floating about here in the stadium as they know they have got a game on their hands. It's could come down to the last play. As a sports announcer, I will say that's always exciting, but as a fan, I'd rather see Lewisburg come out and put up 3 or 4 touchdowns, just pull away and be done.
No, absolutely, yes.
So 12 minutes on the board. We are ready to get things rolling. Don't forget, after the game tonight, we will have some comments from head coach Drew Harding. Coach Harding will be heading up here to talk about tonight's game, and that'll be brought to you by TJ Sullender and his fine friends at Farm Bureau Financial. So stay tuned for that. He'll make his way up here. Of course, we're as far away from him as you can get, and he has to come through the crowd to get to us. So it takes a little bit, but luckily we'll have a lot of things to talk about Lewisburg winning this ball game tonight by that time. So Tongi, well, they changed it. I guess the officials was confused too. Lewisburg will be moving to the south end of the stadium. Tonganoxie to the north. And ready to kick this away is Blaze Vose. Teed up at the 40-yard line. Vose lets it fly. A spinner that takes a bounce, picked up at the 10-yard line. But out to the 15, the 20. Hands got it, spun around. And a nice job of spinning him around, taking the momentum away, and finally dropping him to the ground. Ricky Giles. Giles has had a heck of a game tonight. And with 11:52 left to play in the third period, Tonganoxie will start 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line. I actually put it on the 23-yard line, so that's where they'll start. Empty backfield again. Little draw up the middle. Langford's going to keep it. He picks up big yardage here. Goes down across the 30, down to the 33. He's going to be really close to a first down. I think they'll move the chains.
near the line of game. Picks up 9.
No, they're going to call him short.
Man, it sure looks like that official is over the line. I was about to say, are they moving those sticks or no?
They're going to move him, but boy, it sure looked like he picked it up, even though I wish he hadn't have.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at the official, and the official was standing past the line of gang. I was like,
when you get a little bit older, your eyes don't help you as much as what they used to. Speaking from experience, Langford sets his man in motion. Going to run option now on the far side. He's going to get hit and brought down by Ashton Moore. Hovey was also in there on the stop. Crosses the 35-yard line out to the 37. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Now 2nd down and 6.
Putting their weight on their quarterback. 2 straight draws to start it off.
Again, Langford steps up this time in the pistol. Snap. Another draw. And hit at the line. He gave the ball to hand. They waited, let things happen, and then guess who comes up off the bottom of the pile with another tackle? Ashton Moore. No gain on the play. Stop him at the 37-yard line. Now they'll move it out to the 33-yard line. I still don't have it right. Let's move it out to the 38-yard line. So a gain of maybe 1 on the play, if that. Not much. What I just say about getting old in your eyes. There we go. Langford to hand again. This time Conley Hovey comes by and drops it for a loss back at the 35-yard line. Conley Hovey. My goodness, he got back there quick and made the stop. They'll mark him at the 36-yard line, but that's a loss of 2.
And with the way that they stopped in the last 2 plays before that on the run, I'm shocked that they went to the ground again.
Conley Hovey had been watching film on that one, no doubt. He was back there ready to make the stop, and now here comes the punt. Miles Vose stands at about his own 30-yard line. Punts away, Vose drifts over, fair catch again. He'll take it at the 33-yard line, and now that's where Lewisburg will start with 9:04 left to play in the third period. Lewisburg starting on their own 33-yard line. So 1st and 10. Lewisburg with a couple of great drives in that first half. Even some drives they didn't score. They put together some nice plays. Now we'll see if they can come out and establish themselves early on this first possession here in the second half. Sod in the gun. Flips it over here to Van Eaton, who's going to get brought down for a loss on the play at the 30-yard line. Loss of 3. It's now 2nd down and 13. Ball right on that 30-yard line, right smack dab in the middle of the field. Lewisburg right back at it. Sod has been under center some, but he'll remain in the gun for this play. High snap brings it down. Nice protection. He airs it out. He is looking for Vose.
Oh, yes.
Knocked away. Oh, no, he caught it. Now they're going to wave it off. No, it's good. Looking at one official, then look back onto the field, and it is a huge pass play all the way down to the 29-yard line of Tonganoxie.
And you were talking about it earlier. It wasn't far off. The one time that they ran that play earlier, they run it here and get exactly what they wanted. But how about the throw by Sod? An unbelievable throw on that play to get them all the way down to the 29-yard line, and they are cooking.
On the money for 41 yards on that play. Sod again in the gun. This time to Van Eaton, and Eaton's going to test the inside. He'll get over the 25-yard line. Mark him down at the 24. That's a gain of 5. So maybe you gain 5, then 41, then 5 more. I'm going to mark that at the 25-yard line for a gain of 4. So 2nd down at 6. Miles Vose, what a game he is having here tonight. Van Eaton will carry again. spun around as he comes over the 25. They should put him at the 24-yard line. So a gain of only 1. And now it's 3rd down and 5. We're going to call it 3rd down and a long 5 as well.
Just inside the 25, running the game to 19.
Looking to keep this drive alive. 3rd down and really 6. As Lewisburg leads 14-7. Man in motion. They're going to throw it down the field. Picked off. Sod is picked off and returned back out to the 29-yard line. Threw into coverage, but really that was about the only place he had to go. Eric Lean was able to step in and make the stop. And the first turnover of the ball game for Lewisburg.
Very tight coverage all the way around. Try to squeeze it in there. Nice play, and unfortunate after that big play by Miles Vose. Just can't capitalize if you're Lewisburg.
6:54 left to go in this 3rd period. Ball on the 29-yard line at Tonganoxie as they take their first play after the first Lewisburg turnover of the season. Langford takes a look around. Calls for the ball. Gives it to Hand. Hand gets wrapped up quickly and brought down by a couple of different players back there. As here comes Lucas Schwartz and big bad Braden Yoder.
Still haven't seen that passing play. 5 straight rushes to start out this second half here for Tonganoxie. 2 QB draws and 3 to Hand.
Well, Langford threw the interception with about 3:18 to play in the first quarter, and you got to wonder if that doesn't rattle you enough that, hey, let's stay on the ground. We had some success. They were having some success with power from the backfield, but they have not gone back to that yet. They'll go back to Hand, who wants the edge on the near side, slips a tackle, slips another, and finally forced out just shy of the 40-yard line. As in again will come Lucas Schwartz on the push. They're going to mark him right at the 40-yard line. So that should be enough for a first down. It is. They'll move the chains. 1st and 10 now for Tonganoxie. 6:01 left to go in the 3rd period. Not Tonganoxie, Missouri that you hear about on Modern Family, but Tonganoxie, Kansas. But I actually think is actually being mocked. Not for sure. Little play action here. Carries it up the middle on a draw to the 45-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
3rd QB draw, and it's gotten at least 3 straight times here for Tonganoxie. Out of those 7 plays they've ran in this second half.
Hovey, Yoder, Miles Meek, Jimmy Davari out on the line. Played a heck of a game so far tonight. 5:25 left to play here in the 3rd. Lewisburg leads 14-7. 2 receivers to the near side, everyone else in tight. They're going to try to get some blocking here for Hand as they hand it off. Slips a tackle, but gets hit hard in the back by, I believe that's Lucas Schwartz. Logan Henry comes back and makes the hit, but he picks up the first down to the Lewisburg 48-yard line. So Tonganoxie picking up just enough yardage here. 5, 6, 7 yards at a time to keep moving those chains. And here comes the 5th play of this drive. 2nd drive of the evening, or in this second half, by Tonganoxie. Man in motion, fakes the handoff, then give it to Hand. Hand, boy, second effort there, pushes him out over to about the 40-yard line. I think they're going to mark him down at the 39, so mark him back a yard. He's going to be close to the first down, but it's, well, not as close as I thought. It'll be 2nd down and 3. So 2nd down and 3. Let's make it the 41-yard line. Sorry about that. On the wrong side. Down to the 41. Again from the gun. This is Martin, the ball carrier now. He's got the first down out over the 35-yard line on the right side. Ashton Moore comes up. Last one off the bottom of the pile. Ball on the 34-yard line. And another first down. Third first down of this drive now for Tonganoxie. Well, you wonder when they're going to pull the trigger on a pass here. Everyone but one in close. Here comes an option. Langford's going to keep it across the 20 and forced out at about the 16-yard line by Russell Wiseman. We'll put him at the 17, but guess what? That's enough for a first down.
Why even take a shot in the air when your ground's picking up 6-7 more yards each play right now?
Or it's 17.
Yes.
First and 10 from the Lewisburg 17-yard line. Tonganoxie's only been this close one time, and they were in the motion of running on a 41-yard play. Right side hand wants to carry. Ashton Moore comes in and makes the stop. Back at the line of scrimmage, no gain on this play. Second down and 10.
No gain on the play, second and 10. 3 minutes remaining in quarter review.
Ashton Moore with a great play. Now, this is Tonganoxie's longest drive of the night. This will be the 9th play. Two receivers to the near side. Now they'll pick up, move everybody to the near side. They're going to block here. Forehand, who cuts inside, gets a nice block, slips a tackle, stood up, but slips free. Finally brought down inside the 5-yard line. Last one to make contact there was Johnny Hendrickson. All the way down to the 4-yard line, gain of 13 on the play. So Tonganoxie's been just a bulldozer on this drive. Langford's going to keep it. He's going to get dropped for a loss. There's 3 back there. And we've got one player down who's having a hard time getting up. That's Lucas Schwartz. I think he's just cramping. Boy, the way he slid back and was grabbing his leg, I was worried there for just a moment. I think Braden Yoder was also in on that tackle for Lewisburg. Moving back to the 7-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 7. They're going to keep stretching him out over on the sideline. Or no, that's somebody else cramped up over there. They're giving Tonganoxie some time to get set up here as they stretch him out. And that was Lucas Schwartz that time that needed stretched out. So here we go, second and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. Tonganoxie with the opportunity here. Hand takes it left side. First hit there, brought down short of the goal line, Russell Wiseman comes in, drops him at the 5, a gain of 2. It's now third and goal for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. This, the 12th play of the drive. Change in personnel here, as Martin will check out. And into the game will come Owen Schmidt. He'll line up on the far side. So 2 receivers out wide right. 1 back, that's Hand in the backfield. And Langford will give it to Hand on a draw. No, this could be a penalty against Tongi. It is. Illegal procedure going to be the call. Back him up from the 5. And do you think this Lewisburg Wildcat defense has got a backbone? Yes, they do. They got their backs against the wall and they are standing up the Tonganoxie Chieftains right now, backing him up. to the 10-yard line. It is 3rd down and 10.
You wonder, after all these run plays that Tonganoxie's done to get them down here, will they go to the air on 3rd down and 10?
3rd and goal from the 10-yard lines. Tonganoxie comes to the line. Same play. 2 receivers out wide to the far side. Hand in the backfield. Purple Haze is loud. Langford wants to throw and does. He's got his man on the far side. Open, slips a tackle, then stops short of the goal line. It is going to be 4th and inches.
They do indeed go to the air, and another cramp up. It might be the same.
Eric Lean, Logan Henry also back there to make the stop. All the way down to the 1-yard line. And there's an injury timeout on the field. We will keep it here. 48 seconds left to play in this 3rd quarter. And Dylan, here's the thing that wins ball games. Tonganoxie has only let Lewisburg touch the ball for about 2 minutes and 10 seconds in this 3rd quarter. You have the ball. I think John Madden used to say it. When you've got the football, the other team can't score. And that's what we're seeing right now from Tonganoxie in this 3rd quarter.
They had this long drive where they've really just kept it on the ground, used Martin and used Hand to just get enough to get the sticks every single time. They've gotten a couple of big chunk plays, but they have really, I wonder how many plays have gone through this on this entire drive.
Getting ready
here
for the 13th play of the drive here.
It's got to be at least a dozen.
It's 4th and goal from the 1. Longest drive of the night. This started with 6:54 left to play in the 3rd period. We've got 48 seconds left. So it has gone for 5 minutes. Now I got to do math in my head. Hope my kids aren't listening. 5 minutes and 6 seconds. It is 4th and goal from the 1. Can the Lewisburg Wildcats make the stop? Can the Lewisburg defense make the big stand here? Can the Lewisburg defense keep Tonganoxie out of the end zone? The Purple Haze comes to life. There's the snap. Hand off to Hand. Hand gets hit. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Hand will take it in for the 1-yard touchdown. And Lewisburg, the lead is cut to 1, 14-13 with 35 seconds left to play in this 3rd period. 13 plays that covered 70 yards. They did that in 6 minutes and 19 seconds. Long sustained drive. Now they'll try to take on the extra point. Kick is away. It is up, and it is good. And we are all knotted up at 14 each here in Lewisburg. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. And Hand on a 1-yard touchdown run. Lewisburg was able to get their hands on them, but not able to bring him down before he was able to break the plane. They did bring him down. His entire body did not get into the end zone, but he did get the ball to break the plane before they brought him down.
Yeah, a couple of guys also cramping up on that drive. Schwartz as well as Miles Vose. Got to keep those bodies loose because they were both cramping up on that drive. One on 2nd down and the other one on 4th down. So making sure, especially Miles Vose.
Keeping them hydrated. That's when you talk to the coaches, what's the most important thing you can do in this game tonight? They all say the same thing. We've got to keep everybody hydrated and everybody healthy because they are expending. You get out there and you start hitting people live, it is a yes, last week was the Jamboree. You got to hit some people in some different colored uniforms. But it's not like when you've got somebody in the league coming to your house that thinks they're better than you and you want to make them stop. That changes the whole intensity level that you bring out onto the field. Now Tonganoxie ready to kick off here. I believe back there in the back, we have got Ricky Giles and Blaze Vose on the far side. And here's the kick. It's going to be taken by Blaze Vose at about the 17-yard line. He'll pick it up. They run into each other, and then they take it down to the ground. So no return on that one. But Lewisburg will start with 39 seconds on the clock. They will start on their own. They're going to put it, well, inside the 20. They're going to put it at the 18. Not a bad place to start because you can work a lot of time off that clock, eating up yardage, going down the field and punching it into the end zone.
Not to mention that it's really been a long distance that Lewisburg has been good tonight more than short distance fields. And this game with those 2 touchdown drives. Now with 30 seconds here in the third quarter, finally getting another opportunity to have it, like you were mentioning, almost 10 minutes of this quarter gone here to Tonganoxie.
Saad. Play action, rolls out, throws it across the middle, complete to Conley Hovey, out to the 26-yard line. So a gain of 8. It's now 2nd down and 2. They don't have to take the snap, and I don't think that they will. I think they'll let this go. They're going to come to the line. The time will expire. The end of 3. We're all knotted up at 14 all at Wildcat Stadium. It's Lewisburg and Wildcats and the Tonganoxie Chieftains. We'll be back with the 4th and final stanza next. This is Lewisburg Sports.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Lewisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Back at Wildcat Stadium as we are ready to roll. 12 minutes on the clock in the 4th quarter. Alexander Saad under center. Handoff in the backfield. Swarming, spinning, heading for the first down marker. Unable to get there, but Darby Van Eaton, well, he gave it his all there. He stretches out, will fight his way. They did get the first down. What a mark they gave him out to the 28-yard line. First down. This is only the 7th drive for Lewisburg in the entire game. It comes at the beginning of the 4th quarter. And now Saad under center yet again. Sets his man in motion, pitches his back to Van Eaton. Darby's going to take it across the 30 as he skips a tackle and he's brought down hard at the 38-yard line, or excuse me, the 37-yard line for a gain of 9. Darby Van Eaton is taking advantage of his opportunity here tonight, this home opener and season opener against Tonganoxie. 2nd and short. Saad now backs up into the gun. Going to give it to Van Eaton again. He'll get hit. They were waiting on that one, it looked like. Forward momentum carried him out over the 35 to the 36-yard line, so it's a loss of 1 on the play. Now it's 3rd and 2. Coach Harding out on the field at about the 25-yard line, calling in the play. 10:30 left to play in this ball game. Pardon me. Saad again under center. Van Eaton carries it again. Gets out close to the 40. He's got the first down in a huge scrum, but he is down at the 40. They'll move the chains. Van Eaton with a nice carry. There you go. Darby, we need 2. He said, no problem, I'm going to give you 4.
It's kind of what he seems like he's been doing pretty much all night long tonight. Taking his opportunities that he's gotten and
Van Eaton's going to check out of the game for just a little bit.
Looks like they got Ashton Moore.
Moore back in the backfield for the first time tonight. And Moore's going to get, no, they fake it to Moore, and it's going to be kept. They keyed on him. Saad spun down at the 39-yard line. So a gain of 1, second down and 9. You got to wonder, did Tonganoxie say, hey, this is the guy we've been seeing. This is the guy we've been keying on. And they had to shift back over to Saad after he kept it because I thought he was going to give it to Moore.
When Ashton Moore came into the game for the first time, everybody thought it was going to be handed off to Ashton Moore. Everybody's expecting it. That's exactly why they tried to go a little misdirection. Didn't work, but love to see the ball be handed off to Moore here.
Saad, this time they will give it to Moore. Boy, did they swarm him. He is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose some yardage. Back to the 42-yard line. That's a loss of 3, and now it's third down and 11. Officially back to the 41.
Such a big play, knowing that you only had 7 drives in this game. Tonganoxie might only give you 1 more after this. With the way that they just ran that 9-minute drive in the third quarter.
Two receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Van Eaton back in the backfield. Saad again in the shotgun. We've seen him go back and forth.
Looks like
delay and now it's going to be delay a game. This one is going to hurt. So instead of 3 and 11, it's going to be 3rd and 16.
Difference between 3rd and 11 and 3rd and 16 so big. Just such a costly penalty at such an important time in the game. One of the biggest plays yet.
Convert on this one. Vose backs into the game. Vose had been out. He will come in. And we're talking about Miles Vose there. He will come in replacing Ricky Giles. One receiver out to both sides. Tight ends on the right side. One back in the backfield. Hovey in motion. Comes to the near side. Saad wants to throw. He wants Hovey. Steps in the pocket. Lets it fly. Coming to Hovey on the near side. Just tipped away. No flag on that one. And that was a momentum changer there because Tonganoxie's defense is feeling like they have got Lewisburg's number right now. And with 8:10 left to play in this ball game, Lewisburg is now 4th and long, and they have no other choice here but to punt this ball away.
That was a great throw by Saad. Really, honestly, couldn't put it much better. But an unbelievable defensive play to get that left paw in there and knock that ball away.
Punts it away from the 25. Takes a bounce at the 33, and then going to be stopped there by Lewisburg because it took a bounce for Tonganoxie. Lucas Schwartz picks it up, and they will start on their own 35-yard line. So Tonganoxie from the 35-yard line with 8:02 left to play in this ball game. Lewisburg has never lost to a Frontier League team in the last 2 seasons. They've lost to Baser Linwood, the only Kansas team they've ever lost to. That's a public school. They've lost to, I believe it was Aquinas the year before that, and to Rogers, Arkansas. Handoff here across the 35, out to the 40, finally the 41. A Tonganoxie helmet's popped loose. As the last one up off the field
is somewhat important. Hand's going to have to come off the field.
So hands out for a play because his helmet popped off. Gain of 6, second down and 4 with the ball resting on the Tonganoxie 41-yard line. Down to 7:30 left to go in this ball game. The Lewisburg defense has got to make their stand on this drive. They've got to get the ball back in the hands of the Lewisburg offense. The snap, Langford slips and falls. Credit for the tackle is going to go to Braden Yoder. Excuse me, I think that is actually not Yoder, but Jimmy Davari. Down at the 39-yard line, loss of 2 on the play. It's now 3rd down and 6. Boy, that's what this defense needs. Big 3rd down play here. They stop him behind the line, stop him at the line. They are going to have to punt this ball away. Lewisburg defense coming after him. Martin with the ball on the far side. They drop him behind the line. Ashton Moore back in the backfield for the Lewisburg Wildcats. Dropping him at the line of scrimmage at the 39. And now Tonganoxie has no choice. They have got to punt this ball away. Miles Vose will be the one to drop back with 6:10 left to play in this ball game. It's tied up at 14 all. Vose back at the 23. Punts away. It's high. They're going to get away from it. It's going to take a little bit of a Tonganoxie bounce. They'll stop it at the 29-yard line. So Tonganoxie goes 3 and out. Lewisburg will start on their own 29-yard line. That with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left to play in this ball game. It is tied up 14 all.
Man, waiting 6 months to watch another football game, this is exactly what you want to see.
These 24 seniors have waited their entire high school career to be in this moment. And now here is their opportunity to let themselves shine. Sod in the gun. Makes the call. Handoff up the middle. No gain on this play. Maybe even a loss. As that is Van Eaton carrying the ball there. Gets out to the 29-yard line. No gain on the play. Makes it 2nd down and 10. Clock ticking away down to 5.5. 2nd down and 10. Coach Harding working the headset, working the field. Ball on the near side hash mark. 1 receiver, that's Giles, goes out to the far side. 2 on the near side, 1 back in the backfield. Sod wants to throw and does. He's looking deep. He's looking for Vose and just overthrows him. And Vose is wanting a flag. He's cramped up again. He was cramped up earlier. That's why we didn't see him on the field. Trainer's going to get out there right now to stretch him out. But it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Could have been another big pass play there. Just overthrow him.
You got to wonder, when did that cramp begin? Did that slow him down on the sideline a little bit? But Miles getting stretched out. Now he's going to get up. That's what you always want to see. I can't imagine how bad a cramp in your calf feels. I know what it's like at 3 o'clock in the morning when your little toe cramps. I know what that pain is like. I imagine it's worse. We got others that are being stretched out on the field as well.
Fortunate to see no serious injuries at all, though. Just a lot of stretching, a lot of water going to be put in some systems. 5:02 left to go in this game. Tie game and a beautiful night. What more can you really ask for on a Friday night here in Lewisburg?
Yeah, that is actually Ricky Giles who's cramped up. Now he's going to make his way to the sideline. You know, a lot of people say if you can picture America in one picture, what would you show them? It would have to be the football teams lined up around the American flag, the band playing on a Friday night at a high school. If that doesn't make you feel the most patriotic person in the entire world, I don't know what would. And then to top it off, you got a tie ball game with 5:02 left to play. Lewisburg Wildcats on a mission to repeat as Frontier League champions, but they've got to get by Tonganoxie here. 3rd down and 10. Sod from the gun. He wants to throw, rolls out to his right. He looks down the field. He's going to throw it. It is complete on the far side of the field. And that was into the hands of Martin Alisi Soto.
What a pass. Just threading the needle between 2 defenders again. I don't know how that one got completed.
Soto with the catch on the far side of the field. 4:55 left to go in this one. And a new set of downs for the Lewisburg Wildcats. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. And Saad this time going to give it to Van Eaton. Van Eaton slips one, but he's not going to get by the 20 or so that's gathered for him at the 46-yard line. So he's going to gain 2. He almost just got stopped at the line of scrimmage, but that Van Eaton extra effort popped him over the 45 out to the 46-yard line. We're down to 4.5 minutes left in this one. 4.5 to go. Tie ball game, 14 all. And Saad again in the gun. Drops back on the pass, rolls out of the pocket, under pressure, lets it go short. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Garrison Blaustein. So that will stop the clock at 4:12. And Lewisburg now 3rd down and 8. Ball on their own 46-yard line. Third down. 3rd down, ball at the 46-yard line of Lewisburg. Saad in the gun, 3 receiver set, now make it 5. Empty backfield. And there comes a flag. This is going to be an illegal shift. No, a timeout going to be called by Lewisburg. So a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well so we can catch our breath. There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Larry Gazaway, Dylan Vanderveen, last 4 minutes and 10 seconds of this one. It has been a Frontier League battle that hits all the definitions. It is 14 all. 3rd down and 8 for Lewisburg. Saad this time will come under center. Hovey slides to the near side, pitches back to Van Eaton. Van Eaton crosses over, gets to the 46, second effort out to the 47, but they're going to call him down at the 46. No gain on that play. It's 4th down and 8. Ball's at midfield. You've got 3 minutes with a running clock right now at 3:50, and they're going to send the punt unit out. So now you've got to call up the Lewisburg defense and say, hey, we need you to hold these guys to 3 and out. Special teams has got to make a stop here. Nice punt. Fair catch called at the 23-yard line, maybe the 22. And Tonganoxie will set up shop there. Wow. The sideline official on the near side put him out to the 24-yard line.
Give him a lot of that momentum, I guess, running forward.
I'm sure Coach Harding is saying something about, really? The 24? 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in this tie ball game. 14 all. The fate of the game is now laying in the hands of this Lewisburg Wildcat defense. They'll put 5 men on the front. They'll pack the box here. Now they'll move one out. From the gun. They're going to run power to the far side. Here comes Ashton Moore and says, nah, you're going to tell me I got to handle this game? I'm going to do it. Takes him down at the 20-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play. They'll put the ball once everything settles at the 21, so a 13-yard loss. But now it's 2nd and 13. Langford in the shotgun. One receiver to each side. Hand in the backfield. They'll give it to Hand. Hand's hit at the line, no gain there as he ran into a bunch of Lewisburg Wildcats there. Moore, one of them. Braden Yoder at the 25-yard line, gain of 4 on the play. But it is 3rd down and 9.
Biggest play of the game right here. You can get that stop, get that ball back with 2 minutes remaining. Can pull something off here for Lewisburg and send the fans home happy.
They've got to make the stop here. They want good position. They want time on the clock. They've got to make the stop here. Tongi breaks huddle, comes to the line. Lewisburg spreads in their defense. The Purple Haze comes to life inside Wildcat Stadium. Langford with the ball. Drops back in the pocket, 2 steps, lets it go across the middle. Incomplete! And there is no flag on the field. The Lewisburg Wildcats make the stand.
The best part about that is it also stops the clock on the incomplete pass. So now clock stops with 1:58 left. Still got 2 timeouts. If you're the Wildcats here, plenty of time and plenty of opportunity here to put this game away.
Lewisburg should end up with this. If this punt goes, as most of them do, law of averages, they should be somewhere inside Tonganoxie territory before it's all over. The punt's going to come from about the 11-yard line. It's high, brings it down, kicks away, almost blocked, low punt, takes a jump. Lewisburg's got to get away from it, and boy, it's going to take a huge Tonganoxie bounce all the way down to the 25-yard line of Lewisburg. So from the 25 is where they'll start with 1 minute and 46 seconds left in this one. You wanted Frontier League excitement to start the season. You've got some Frontier League excitement to start the season.
Man, it looked like that one was going to be blocked, too, at first. I really thought he was going to get in there.
Wait a minute. We've got something going on here. Must have been a flag that I did not see come in.
Oh, yeah, flag over there.
There is a flag
down. 14-yard line.
So they're going to have to re-kick this one. That changes everything. Did not see. I will say that is the most non-white penalty marker I have ever seen in a football game.
Yeah, even with 20/20 eyes like mine, I did not see that. That was not there.
So it's 4th down. Now the punt's going to come from probably about the 2-yard line by the time it's done.
Oh.
High into the end zone, but caught. Kick is away. It's going to be a bounce. This is going to end up close to the 25-yard line once again. In fact, it's going to end up at the 25-yard line again. So, the 25-yard line, that seems to have the magnet in it. Officially make it the 26. Problem is it takes more time off the clock.
About to say it works to the advantage actually of Tonganoxie to do that because it ends up in the same place and takes off an additional 10 seconds.
So now instead of 146, they've got 141. But yeah, with the total of both those, it's 10 seconds. So Lewisburg, they've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, is what I heard Jerry Reed once say. 3 receiver set. Hovey slides to the near side. Sod with the ball, looking for the pass. Has to scramble. He's on his way, and he's forced out shy of the 25-yard line. So a loss on the play.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stopped with 1:34 left. 2nd and 10.
So the ball is now at the 25-yard line. Loss of 1 on the play. Down to 1:34 on the clock. 2nd down and 11. 80 yards from the score. Sod again lines up in the shotgun. Van Eaton behind him. Sod wants to throw. He's airing it out. Wide open, but short. Oh, he had Ricky Giles with no one around him in the middle of the field, and he came up about 5 yards short.
The only bad pass of the day outside of the interception Saad has thrown today. That one a duck. Just at the most unopportune time. Really only 2 bad passes today. That was one of them. And it could have been a big pass play.
So the ball is returned back to the 25-yard line. Now with 1:29 left to play in this one. Would much rather see Lewisburg win this one in regulation than have to take it to overtime. 4 receivers set. Saad's going to throw again, but he is sacked back at the 15-yard line. There comes flag for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, man.
This is going to be an automatic first down for Lewisburg with 1:20. Tonganoxie was upset that he didn't get the call on the fumble back at the 15-yard line and then slammed the ball against the ground, and every official on this side of the field threw up a flag. So unsportsmanlike conduct. It'll be 15 yards, but they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul. So this is going to put it right at the 30-yard line. Nope, make it the 31. So Lewisburg doesn't get the... We'll see yet. It is a spot foul, not an automatic first down. Now they're trying to decide what they need to do here, if they need to put more time on the clock. We're down to 1:20 in this one. So out to the 31-yard line. Now it's 4th down and 5. So they played 3rd down. The ball was dead. So 3rd down is complete. The ball is spiked, so it's a dead ball foul. So they mark it off, and now they don't replay the down. They have to go after the penalty out to the 31-yard line.
Man, this is a big
4th down play.
Call.
Saad in the gun. 3 receivers. There's a jump on the left side, but no flag. Now there's a timeout on the field. 54 seconds on the clock. The defensive end on the left side jumped, but nothing came out. He was able to get set. Now Lewisburg will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. 54 seconds. Instead of being 4th down and trying to see where we be here. There's 15, there's 10, 20, 21. It's now 4th down and 5 because of the penalty. Lewisburg has got to convert.
What's your call here? I mean, I know they're going to end up going for it, but would you go for it here? 31-yard line with 54 seconds left. Maybe punt this away. Secure overtime with their defense, who's been playing so well here in the second half.
Tonganoxie's got 3 timeouts left. So now Saad will stand back. They're going to punt from about the 17-yard line. Tonganoxie will not put anybody back deep. So if we can get the roll here, this is going to be huge. Nice punt. Nice punt. Does not get quite the roll they want, but it goes back to the 25, 24-yard line, all the way back to almost the 23. That is what they needed.
So perfect to put this game. 40 seconds left. A chance for Tonganoxie, but a good chance this game could be heading to an extra period here.
Down to the 20, officially 24-yard line. All right, here comes the defense once again. The monkey is on their back. Can they make the big play? Can they get the big stop? You got to be expecting some passes here. Maybe play action is something you do. They set up for power over to the left side. And that's exactly what they're going to run. hops, skips, and jumps, and is going to be bulldogged out of bounds on the far sideline.
First down, Deacons. And picks up 12.
As over there, Russell Wiseman, one of the ones to take him out. But a big gain out to the 31-yard line. Make it a 36-yard line, rather. Gain of 12 and a first down. 33 seconds. 14 all. Langford. Again, now he's in the pistol. Hand's going to take it, nothing up the middle. And Braden Yoder grabs him and takes him down to the ground.
Man, they're just
like he is a steer.
Clock run down.
They're gonna play just to take it to overtime. Ball resting on the 37-yard line, and Tonganoxie has just said, let the clock tick down. We'll take it down, and we will try to win this one in overtime. And that's where we are going. It is 14 all. We'll come back with overtime. This is...
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Maximize your athletic potential with Lewisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Lewisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Lewisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Lewisburg Library in downtown Lewisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Lewisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at lewisburglibrary.org.
Community Pharmacy Redefined. That's Bose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Bose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabinatural CBD products. Let Bose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Bose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-533-7575 or visit bosepharmacy.com.
Overtime. That's where we are heading. Both teams out on the field. They'll take the coin toss to see who's going to go first, who's going to have the ball second. The ball will be placed on the 10-yard line. You're going to get 4 downs. You can score the touchdown, gets the extra point, score the touchdown, go for 2, or kick the field goal. The first team has their opportunity. If they score, the second team will have their opportunity to either win or tie it up and send it into a second overtime period. Just talking to Dylan during the break, in all the years I've been doing this, this is maybe the 4th overtime game I've had the opportunity to call. So, Lewisburg looks like Tonganoxie won the toss again. So Tonganoxie looks like they will have the ball first. Ball is going to be placed on the 10-yard line in the south end of the stadium. So the last 48 minutes of football has been all for naught, as now it comes down to a possession. A possession for both teams. The first team scores a touchdown. The next team has to score the touchdown to tie it up or to win it if you go for the 2-point conversion.
Looks like Lewisburg will be on offense first.
So Lewisburg will go on offense first. Tonganoxie on D. Excuse me. So now we will see in the backfield Ashton Moore.
Not seeing Miles Vose in the game right now.
So everyone in tight. 4 downs. There is no clock, but it's 14 all, and we are in overtime. First snap of overtime. Sod under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right, makes the throw into the end zone, and it is knocked away, almost picked off. So Lewisburg, their first overtime possession. Of course, they start on the 10. They throw the incomplete pass. It is 2nd and goal from the 10 in overtime.
Here comes back out Moore, back in Van Eaton as well. Switching those 2 running backs around. Still no Miles Vose on the field. Their star playmaker tonight out with cramps.
Now Van Eaton lines up in the backfield. Will they go right? They will. That's where his blockers goes. 5 into the end zone. Touchdown! Darby Van Eaton draws first blood in overtime on a 10-yard run. So now you set this up for the extra point to go up 7-0. And if you're Tonganoxie, you come out and score the touchdown. They say to play for the win on the road. We'll find out if that happens. Vose the hold for Vose. Ball's down, kicks away, and it is good. It is 7-0 in overtime. And now, look at Vose coming off the field. He's still cramping.
Is still lamping really bad.
How can you deny the tenacity of Miles Vose, cramped and coming off the field after holding that ball? You think he wants to win this game tonight?
I think he wants to win it more than probably anybody else on this field right now, especially with the way he has played. He is not going to let that go in vain. He wants this one versus Tonganoxie. He wants that three-peat in the Frontier League.
21-14, Lewisburg leads first overtime. Tonganoxie with their chance now. Ball placed on the 10-yard line. Lewisburg needs to make 4 stops. 4 stops and the game is over, or a turnover and the game is over. The Purple Haze roars. Langford with the ball. Looks left, going to draw it up the middle. He gets hit at the line and he's dropped by none other than Ashton Moore.
Ashton Moore. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal from the 9. Ashton Moore comes off the sideline with a big play. Alden Meyer also out there on the field. See him. Or no, that's Gage Feldkamp, rather. Sorry about that. Langford gives it to Hand. Hand wants the right side. He's not going anywhere. He has stood up again. How about all those guys that made the stop there? There's Hovey coming off the bottom of the pile. Ashton Moore.
Yeah, they're going to make him go outside their comfort zone if they want this touchdown and send this game to double overtime. They are stacking that box. They are not letting Hand scoring this game or this tying touchdown. They are not letting him do it.
It is 3rd down. 2 plays away from an opening game victory for these Lewisburg Wildcats. Can they make the stand? Can they make the stop here on 3rd and goal from the 9 in overtime? Hand in the backfield, play action pass, near side into the end zone, touchdown.
How to make them go outside their comfort zone and how to make them pass the ball. You knew he was going to have to pass it. They were stacking up against hand. And this game is heading into double overtime here, depending on this extra point.
We'll see what happens. Will they go for two? Todd Brown made the catch there. Now, they will call timeout because they want to talk about what they're going to do here. I don't know if it's written or not. Always the rule I have heard from every coach around the state of Kansas is that when you are on the road, you play for the win when you are in overtime. If that is the case, then I would expect Tonganoxie to come out and go for two.
How fascinating that would end up if they do go for two. It would end up a 1-point game either way again, 2 years in a row. Last year, a 30-29 game. Right now, 21-20. Seeing what Tonganoxie's going to come out in.
There is parity in the league when it comes to the Frontier League. And don't you doubt for a minute that the seniors on that Tonganoxie team, they want this win tonight. And don't you think that these seniors on this Lewisburg Wildcat team, they have not known defeat. They have been nothing but champions of the Frontier League. And they've got one of their biggest hurdles that they are just one play away from shutting down.
They're
going to go for two. Here we go. Lewisburg Wildcat defense on the field. Can they make the stop? They're going to run power. They have run this to the left side all night tonight. Now timeout going to be called here by Lewisburg. They line up with hand in the backfield. They took two backs, one on each side of Langford. Now every time they have run that, they have run to the left side. Will they run it again that way now? Timeout on the field. Boy, you feel the adrenaline even here in the booth and in the Purple Haze. You feel the adrenaline start to really pick up. And then they call timeout, and you got to calm yourself back down again. Head coach Drew Harding out on the field in the midst of the players. Calling in, telling him exactly what they want them to do on defense. This is where it comes down to all those early morning practices, all those hot afternoons, all those days in the summer in the weight room. They have all come down to this very play. The Lewisburg defense steps out onto the field. Langford will stand between the backs with hand in the backfield. They are going to try to end this game right here. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off. Take it down! Lewisburg wins! Lewisburg will win it! Lucas Schwartz with the tackle, and Lewisburg will win it! 21-20 is the final.
Unbelievable, and who better than Schwartz to make this final play like he's been doing all game long. Him and Moore been absolutely outstanding out of those positions, and he makes the final play tonight and becomes the hero. And Lewisburg again, the same team to beat here in the Frontier League.
Talk about celebrating, and why not? When it comes down to something exciting like this, even the coaches are jumping up and down. That is, you've got somebody that is ranked in the state. You've got somebody that you have to beat to get to that Frontier League championship. And then it comes down to overtime, and then it comes down to the defense making a big stand. We talked about the fact before the snap, those early morning practices, those late afternoon when it's hot, you're sweaty, you're tired, and you're still pounding out those 20s. Those mornings in the weight room where it's so hot you can't stand it. But you see nights like this, and that's when you look back and you go, this is why we did it. And boy, did they do it. And I'm going to go back. This is my play of the ball game. First half, Darby Van Eaton with second effort picks up a first down by the nose of the football that sets up a huge touchdown by Miles Vose. That little 2 inches, we saw it last night with Juan, it was probably 2 inches tonight. That changed the course of the entire ball game here tonight. Lewisburg wins at 21-20. we've got things we've got to do. We still got to come back with post-game report. That brought to you by TJ Solinder at Farm Bureau Financial Agency. I'll say this, I'm glad they don't have my medical insurance right now because I may be making a trip to urgent care before this is all over. We'll take a break. We'll be back with that next. This is Lewisburg.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
Does that mean InstaTalk works now?
Go Brawley, internet that just works. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Lewisburg at 913-837-3237.
Community Pharmacy Redefined. That's Bose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Bose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of cannabinatural CBD products. Let Bose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Bose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-533-7575 or visit bosepharmacy.com.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
(21-20) the final. Lewisburg holds on to win in overtime. And folks, I can't think of a more exciting way to start this 2024 season than what we saw here tonight. We saw a bunch of kids that came out. And again, we talked about it earlier. Dylan Vanderveen joining me in the booth as we wait for Coach Harding to come out. We talked about this earlier. This is a team that over the last 2 years, they have learned to win. This is a team that expects to win. This is a team that puts themselves in a position and have coaches that put themselves in a position to be successful. And boy, during that overtime period, we saw that time and time again.
No, absolutely. I mean, this team is built out of heart. They knew they lost last season when they lost to that team in the playoffs. They want something more. Miles Vose coming onto that field and holding on to that football and holding on to that place kick when he can't even stand with his right leg is something I've never seen. It's something special that some of these players, they have the heart and they have the drive. And like you were talking about with that amazing call saying all these weight room times, all the summer practices, all that 95-degree heat with 110 with the humidity. This is what it is doing, and this is what Lewisburg has done for the last 3 seasons now. They have whipped the Frontier League, and they have called it their own, and they are the kings right now of the Frontier.
Not to steal anything from Mitch Holtis, but this feels like this could be a season, and if they do it again for a three-peat, the Lewisburg Wildcats can plant their flag on top of the Frontier League mountain because they will definitely be the persons that are in charge when it comes to this. We need to take another break. Big thank you to TJ Solinder and Farm Bureau Financial Services. They are our sponsor of our post-game report. They do an awesome job. TJ Solinder, his goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. Give them a call, 913-837-3237, or stop by 106 West Amity here in Lewisburg. We'll take a quick break, come back with comments from head coach Drew Harding. He's getting mugged down on the field still. We'll be back with that next. This is Lewisburg.
Hi. Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
This is Megan Hill with Destination Fun Travel. We deliver amazing vacation experiences.
Destination Fun Travel has a great team of professionals with over 100 years of travel experience, specializing in the Caribbean and Mexico, sending clients to some of the most pristine beaches in the world. The fun doesn't stop there. Ask about trips to Europe, Hawaii, Africa, and more.
Stop by the office in Lewisburg or give us a call and we will send you on your way to paradise.
Get your next vacation started at DestinationFunTravel.com.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Lewisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are back at Wildcat Stadium celebrating a big opening season win for these Wildcats of Lewisburg. Joining us now, he is the head coach of the Lewisburg Wildcats. That is Drew Harding. And Coach Harding, first, congratulations. You came up here, first thing I said, I don't know if I can get the smile off my face. I think you probably got a big smile too right now.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let's just say that.
Yeah, is that now? I'm trying to think. Is that the first overtime game you've had? Or did we have one last year?
I think we didn't have one last year.
Maybe the year
before. It probably would have been maybe 2020 or 2021 was the last one. So it's been a while. Yeah.
But Coach, my goodness, we talked about this right before Schwartz came in and made the tackle. We said this is why the kids get out early in the morning to go to practice. This is why they come out in the afternoon when it's 110 to practice. This is why they spend their summer in the weight room. This is why they study the film. It comes down to this. And tonight's game, it's going to be one that they will remember for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that was I mean, you said it perfectly. We were talking to him, before the overtime session when we were on defense, and said, exactly what you said. That's why you lift all the weights, you do all the conditioning over the summertime. You got 5:30 a.m. practices, and then we also talked to him about how you respond to adversity. And it didn't work out there at the start of overtime. They scored, and they answered right back, and were able to stop the 2-point conversion. So yeah, all the credit goes to them.
Yeah, Coach, I'll tell you what. what? I'm going to go back to one play, and we talked about this a couple of times tonight here in the box. Of course, Malvoz, you got to talk about 2 big touchdowns for him tonight. But in my opinion, it's just me, and I'm just a fan of the game. I go back to one that really changed the whole course of the game, and that was the second effort in just the 6 or 7 inches that Darby Van Eaton gained to pick up that first down on the conversion.
Yeah, I'm so happy for Darby. We got 24 seniors, and so sometimes that means that there's a really good player at your position that's your age, and that happens to be the situation with Darby. Got another running back, Ashton Moore, who's one of the best in the state, and Darby is a tremendous running back, and so he probably hasn't had the touches that he would get if Ashton weren't here, and so for him to come out and start the game and carry the load, he was phenomenal. He ran the ball tough, just like you said. It seemed like he was always falling forward, getting a few extra yards, and so that made the big difference for us.
Boy, that second effort, that just goes back to what I know one of your philosophies has got to be. Give me a little extra. Just that little extra. Boy, did that little extra pay off big tonight.
It did, in so many different ways. It doesn't matter at what point of the game, every just like you said, every little bit extra adds up, and that could be the difference on any given night.
All right. Well, overtime victory tonight, 21-20. Coach, we talked about before the game, Dylan and I, we talked about the fact that there's no doubt you want to three-peat as Frontier League champions. This was a hurdle that you needed to get over, and this hurdle appeared at the start of the season. So it's got to feel good to get over this one. You're going to gain some momentum. You're going to gain some confidence as you go to Paola next week.
Yeah, certainly one of the goals, or a couple of the goals that the kids set for themselves was, number one, to have fun every day, and then, number two was to win the next game. And so, I know that they had a lot of fun tonight. Regardless of the outcome, they were enjoying themselves. And then, we were able to go 1-0 this week, and that's always tough in the Frontier League. A lot of really good teams, good coaches, and so it's just a grind every single week, and you got to take it 1 week at a time.
Coach, I was worried about your safety for just a little bit. The team was coming at you pretty hard. I didn't know if they had Gatorade, water, or they were just going to take you down. I didn't know. I was a little worried for you.
Yeah, they were coming at me pretty quick. I had to get into a back pedal to get out of there. Yeah,
Coach, you've got somebody with you. Is this your advisor? Is this the person you turn to when you need those plays?
Yeah, this is the biggest fan here. This is Rowan, my daughter. So first grader. She did a little cheer tonight, and
awesome.
She had a lot of fun at the game.
Rowan, you want to say anything tonight?
You want to say hi?
All right, and I got to ask this question, Rowan. Are you ready? Who is your favorite football team in the state of Kansas?
Lewisburg Wildcats.
Lewisburg Wildcats. One more. Who is the best coach in the state of Kansas? Who would that be?
Drew Harding.
Drew Harding. She's got it down. She's ready for interviews. Coach, I can't say how much of a blessing you are, not only to our school, not only our players, but our whole community. You and your family, we're just so thankful you guys are here, making this program successful, using the tools that are out there, making these guys not only great football players, but great men for our community as well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a no better job in the world to have, and we thank you guys for all of your coverage, and you guys do a fantastic job with it, and we know that there's other communities that aren't as lucky to have this broadcast, so thank you for all that you do.
We're glad to do it. He also teaches everybody. He also teaches. A lot of people don't realize that. So you got lesson plans, right, for Monday?
Yeah, I think so. That's maybe a weekend job.
I was like, wait, where'd the X's and O's go on this? I need to find that. Coach, again, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, and that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Big thank you to Coach Drew Harding. Big win tonight for the Lewisburg Wildcats. They go to 1-0 in Frontier League play and in the season, winning a big overtime victory, 21-20 over the Chieftains of Tonganoxie. We'll be on the road next week over to Paola to take on the Panthers. Catch all the action live right here on